Solar weather from January 6, 2022. This material is sourced from solarham.net and various NOAA websites. Views of the Sun from the SDO. The SDO is the Solar Dynamics Observatory spacecraft. It consists of two main instruments, the HMI and the AIA. The HMI is a helioseismic and magnetic imager. This instrument on SDO shows ripples and B fields, or magnetic fields, on the Sun's surface. The AIA is the atmospheric imaging assembly. This instrument on SDO observes the coronal status in two passbands on 4 different telescopes. The AIA 131 image is compiled from the 131 angstrom line, which is emitted by iron 20 and iron 23 on the Sun. These highlight solar flare activity. That green image over on the far right side comes to us from the Stereo Ahead probes. These are two distinct spacecraft located such that they give us a bit of a sneak peek around what's coming around the east bend of the Sun. Indeed, it is a far side watch. If we zoom in on the HMI image, the southern hemisphere over by the east limb, we see our two sunspot regions, 2924 and the up-and-coming 2925, which just made it around the east limb. The AIA 131 angstrom image, when put in motion, clearly shows the magnetic flux lines leaving the photosphere, projecting into space, and coiling back onto the photosphere in our sunspot regions. The AIA 193 angstrom image, which is also coming from the SDO spacecraft, shows us the coronal hole region, which starts midway on the equatorial plane and projects south to the southern pole region. And there we also see our two sunspot regions with their respective magnetic fields. This is the aurora forecast for the aurora borealis in the northern hemisphere and the aurora australis in the southern hemisphere. This is a forecast, this is not actual data, but we can actually see that in the southern hemisphere, where they're having their summer right now, the aurora actually is visible during the day. And in the northern hemisphere, it is only seen at night. This image is the global ionospheric forecast. It's created by a model using some advanced mathematics, but essentially it forecasts the maximum usable frequency, or MUF, and the total electron content, or TEC. The two panes on the top show us this. Notice that one of them, the maximum usable frequency, in the regions in bright yellow, indicate that the MUF would be 50 megahertz. The two lower panes are difference plots, in the sense that they show us the anomalies, plus or minus, on the MUF and TEC plots. Hopefully you found this interesting, and thanks for watching.